The rain poured relentlessly, drumming against the city's pavement like a million tiny heartbeats. Lily pulled her coat tighter around her, her boots splashing through puddles as she hurried down the sidewalk. She wasn't sure why she had agreed to go out tonight. Maybe it was loneliness, or maybe it was fate nudging her towards something unexpected. The cafe's golden glow was a stark contrast to the storm outside. As she stepped in, the scent of freshly brewed coffee wrapped around her like a warm embrace. She shook off her umbrella and glanced around. That's when she saw him. Daniel sat by the window, his fingers curled around a steaming cup. His dark hair was slightly damp, and he stared out at the rain with a thoughtful expression. They had met before, briefly, at a mutual friend's wedding. A polite conversation, a shared laugh, and then he was gone. But she had never quite forgotten him. Gathering her courage, she walked over. "Daniel?" His gaze lifted, surprise flickering in his brown eyes before his lips curved into a smile. "Lily." "Wow, this is unexpected." She hesitated only a moment before sitting across from him. "Small world, huh? Or maybe just good timing," he said, setting his cup down. "How have you been?" They fell into an easy conversation, words flowing effortlessly as if they had known each other forever. The rain outside became a distant hum, a soundtrack to their rediscovery. They talked about books, travel, and the odd quirks of city life. Every now and then, he would tilt his head slightly when she spoke, as if memorizing every word. Hours passed unnoticed. The cafe's warmth had long chased away the cold of the night. When she finally glanced at her watch, she let out a soft laugh. "I should probably get going before they kick us out." Daniel grinned. "Or we could take a walk." She hesitated, then nodded. "Why not?" The rain had softened to a gentle drizzle as they stepped outside. The city shimmered under the glow of streetlights, raindrops catching the light like tiny diamonds. They walked side by side, their steps in sync, their shoulders brushing just enough to send a shiver down her spine. "You know," Daniel said after a while, "I almost didn't go to that wedding. But I'm glad I did. Otherwise, I wouldn't have met you." She turned to look at him, her heart pounding a little faster. "I remember you leaving early. I thought you weren't interested in small talk." He chuckled. "I left because I was afraid I'd like you too much. And I didn't think I'd see you again." Lily stopped walking, forcing him to pause beside her. "And now—" He reached for her hand, his fingers lacing with hers. "Now, I'm hoping I get to see you again. And again." She smiled, tilting her face up as the rain kissed her cheeks. "Good. Because I think I'd like that too." As the city whispered around them, they stood there, wrapped in the magic of the moment, letting the rain write the first page of their story.